Perfect. Gently relaxing in your beautiful Shavasana. Breathing deeply into the belly. Covering the eyes. Spreading out on your mat. Become softer and softer. Releasing tension on the exhale. Softening in your jaw. A little gap between the teeth. Soften the forehead. Smooth out the forehead. Deep, deep breaths. Really feel connected with your mat. Make any adjustments you need to spread out more and to relax more. Keep relaxing. Keep sinking down, down, down. So very subtle difference in our waking up body. So very gently wiggle the fingers and toes. I just want you to make this shoulders up to the ears, squeeze the buttocks, push the heels away, ugly prune. Relax the buttocks first, then splay the fingers wide, then release and repeat. Make fist, shoulders up to the ears, push your heels away, squeeze the buttocks, lift the hips. Relax the buttocks first, let the heels drop down, open out the fingers. So we gently take the eye pillow away so that we can really focus on our neck. So I want you to just turn the head to the left, but keep it there and breathe. Deep breaths here. Shuffle your shoulders down, moving those elbows will get the shoulders away from the ears. Then turn the head to the center. You might need to lift the head slightly. Then lift the head slightly, turn your head to the right, breathe here. Good, slight lift, turn the head to center, chin tucked in. And then turn the head to the left. And whilst the head's to the left, just lift the arms just an inch, shoulders up and down. So shoulders up to the ears and away, shoulders up to the ears and away. Good. Head to the center. Shoulders up to the ears, then away. Shoulders up to the ears, then away. And drop. Turn the head to the right. Relax. And shoulders up to the ears and away. Shoulders up to the ears and away. And to center once more. And a gentle draw an O to the ceiling with your chin. Good. Change direction. Good. Lift up the arms. Stretch out the arms. So stretch the hands away. Just arms off the floor a little bit. Splay the fingers wide. Make fists. Splay the fingers wide. Make fists. Splay the fingers wide. Keep the arms up. Rotate the wrists. All other parts of the body are softening. Change direction with the wrist rotations. Good. Stop sign to ceiling with the hands. Then fingertips down towards the heart or towards the chest. Up to the ceiling with the palms. Fingertips point down, palms face down. And then up and down and up and down, and then float the arms down. Let's focus on the legs now. So right leg, just heel off the floor and then rotate the right ankle. Lovely. Good. Change direction. Float it down. Left leg up. Rotate left ankle. Nice. Change direction. Good. Both feet up. Rotate the same direction, even with a gap between the legs. Lovely. Good, change direction. And float back down. Interlock the fingers, push the palms away and circle round. Lovely, change direction. And hands down. So you're pushing the hands into the floor, lift the heels, lift the buttocks. So you also nudge the elbows in, chin tucked in, lift, lift, lift. Let's point the toes. And then release through the spine down, soften the heels. Push into the palms, lift the heels, lift the hips, then point the toes. Keep the toes pointed, dig the elbows in. Deep breaths. Good, and then soften back down. And then when we turn the head side to side now, make it a nice flowing movement of the head. Good, keep going. Lovely, back to center. Let's roll the bolster away. Okay, brilliant. And then release the block from under the head and have the arms out at 90 degrees, palms facing down. You're simply going to cross at the ankles and use your palms to help you rock side to side, but think of your feet turning, even though the whole of the legs are rotating, but you just think of the feet, helps you focus. And then you can turn the head the same direction as the feet. Lovely deep breaths. Very subtle twisting. Lovely, Kathy. Good. To center, recross. And side to side. Looking the same way as the toes are tick-tocking. The palms into the floor, helps you rotate. Good. Back to center, uncross. We're going to hug under the right knee and squeeze and stay here, chin tucked in, elbows in. We're going to lift the head up and down. So lift the head, keep the chin tucked in, lift the head and lower. Lift the head and lower and lift and lower. Nice. Change legs, hold under the knee. Just pause for a moment. Good. Now lift the head and lower. Keep the chin tucked in. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And lift and lower. Very nice. Hold behind the head. And we just bring the leg up. And I want you to draw an infinity sign with the knee, which is a sideways 8 with your right leg. So actually, I think the best thing to do is draw it with the toes, and that gets the hip moving as well. See lots of people's toes, so I can see if you're doing a sideways 8, and you're all doing it great. Okay, and then change direction. So a sideways 8, an infinity sign. Good, totally forgot to count, so I'm not sure how many we did. And then stretch away. Let's do the other leg. Lovely. Gentle on the knee. Make it very small if you feel that your knee's not happy this morning. Good. Change direction. Usually your dominant legs, you would have found it easier. So I'm right-handed. This left side is a little bit more tricky. Nice. Good. Stretch it away. Arms out at 90 degrees again. Feet nice and wide. I think we did this last week, but you have the palms facing up and you're digging into your right heel as you stretch over to the right hand on left palm. So you're twisting over. Then you come all the way open to a T shape and then you roll to the other side. But the digging in of the heel really helps. So come back to center. Because you're going over to the left now, dig your right heel in to help you twist over, palm on top of palm. Open first, keep it in 3 stages, and then close. Open the center, close the other side, and keep going. Pause in between each one. Good. We're going to finish up on the left, and then we're going to come back to the floor. Good. Keep the arms wide. Go a bit high with the arms. You're in a starfish shape. And if you can, just bring those in nicely. You might have to walk them in if you're on a carpet. Open out wide. Bring the arms in, bring the legs in, and sweep out again. Nice and wide. Arms to the hips and bring it in again. Very nice. Palms facing down. Quite a nice walking on the spot. So bounce through the hip every time you come up and lengthen. Lovely deep breaths.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Nice. Upping your marching now, and then one knee, and then the other knee comes up. Knees wide, and we just rock. Tap the knees together, knees wide, tap the knees together. So just roll in, lower back. Get those knees tapping. Knees really wide as you come up through the center. Tap the knees and wide. Don't forget to breathe. Excellent. Come to center. Hold behind the legs and straighten. As I straighten, I'm quite stiff behind the legs in the morning. I'm just straighten the elbows, and when I'm bending the elbows. So just in and out, heels away, and then in and out, in and out. Lovely. In and out, in and out, and in and out. Perfect. Good. Feet come down, arms out at 90 degrees again. I just want you to straighten through the right knee, knee in line with knee, and then you drop all the way over to the left, but hover, don't overstretch. Then come back up again. Think that your knees are stuck together, and down, hover. Don't flop to the floor, have some strength in your body. And we keep going in and out of the left hand side. Really good. Good. And then bend. Still have those knees super glued. And then left leg straightens, but glue the knees together and up and down to the right this time. Only the right hand side, and hover as you come over to the right. Don't collapse.
Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi.
Good. Only to the right, Irene, not to the left, just to the right and out.
Narayanayeti.
That's the left. Just to the right and out. Good. And down. And bring the knees in and squeeze. And rock side to side.
Samarpayami.
Good. Focusing on the knees once more. Lift the head, chin into chest. Knees above hips. Point the toes and circle ahead of you where your head is facing or looking, and big circle with both feet going the same way. Nice. Change direction.
Om Shri Mahaganadhipataye Namaha.
Good, to center. Bring the arms back behind you and simply straighten your right leg and right arm and then bring it in. The arms back behind you. When the left leg straightened, the left arm heads towards the left knee and bring it in. Okay, it's an core strengthening. Right leg, right arm. So the legs are just pushing out to 45-degree angle, which is the safest for the spine at this point in class, or even higher. You feel the back raising, make sure you go above 45, so only to here. You have to see what feels right for your back. So this is even safer if you aim for the ceiling for each leg. Good.
Jaya Jaya Karunabdhe Shri.
Finish up on the left. Keep the hands over the head, palms facing up. Go quite wide with the arms, but shuffle the shoulders away and toes turning out. So we want to lift and lower into a very wide bridge. Lift and lower. Very nice. Push into the whole of the feet, rather than turning out on the little toes. Make sure you've got good strength in the big toes as well as you come up and down. Okay, and as you come down, lift the toes. So you're just stretching out your ankles and then push them down, lift the hips up, drop the hips down, lift up the toes, dig the heels in. Good, then point the toes down, lift up the hips. Perfect, lovely, and release. Arms come down. Heel toe the feet together and lengthen away. So what we haven't done for a long time is just resting in between some poses. So I want you to relax, not for long in Shavasana, but enough to get the body to become still and calm. So take 5 deep breaths here. Good. Once you're done, stretch the arms up over the head. Tense everything, make fists, squeeze the buttocks, push the heels away, splay the fingers, point the toes, make fists, heels away, squeeze the buttocks, splay the fingers, relax the buttocks, point the toes, and then gently bring the legs together. Bring one knee in at a time, and we'll rock once more. Good, look between the legs and start to rock forwards and back. Nice, and we're immediately resting in swan. So I want you to come down and just relax. Breathing into the belly. Soft face, soft jaw, and lower back stretching out nicely. Good. Gently look forwards, and we want to like work into the wrists now. So you're just revving up, shoulders just past the wrists. So you're just pushing, can you see? But be careful, listen to your wrists. Then you travel back into your heels, and then you travel forwards, shoulders just past wrists. So you're really working into the wrists and travel back. So keep going. Hips drop slightly to the front and then travel back into the heels. Let the head hang. Good. Then you're going to have your hands further off the mat, so either side of the mat, and you actually bring them down so they're a little bit closer to the knees, but you're going side to side. I'm going to have to show you this one. It's tricky to explain. So you've gone wide, the hands are not that far away. So you're not in cow pose, you've got the hands a bit closer. And then you're going to bend into each elbow, come across sideways. You can gaze to the opposite wrist. Gaze to the wrist that has the straight elbow as you come across. Don't forget the hips are swaying nicely. We're working into the wrist as well as the hips. You then, this is quite tricky, turn the hands backwards towards your knees. And then it is a strong one. So just see how you can. You might not be able to get all the way back. See where you can get. And with a lot of focus, see how much pressure you can put into the fingers and then back into the heel of the hands. So you do have to really listen to your body and be very careful. But we're just working the wrists. Good. That was amazing. Very hard. So shake them out. Did great. Rotate the wrists now. Good. They're nice. All right. So up on the knees. Interlock the fingers. Push the palms away. We'll circle round again. Lovely deep breaths. Good. Change direction. Very lovely turnout today. Thank you, guys. Okay, so interlock the fingers and then have the hands close to the chest, and you just stretch over and back to center. But I want you to still have the chest pushing over, but sorry, the navel to the front. It's just the chest that's moving. So push, keep your navel towards the front, just the chest moving, and push. Nice. And back. And push. Yeah, perfect, Nita. Good. And back. And push. Excellent. And back. And then forwards. Now, when you go forwards, hips push forwards. And when you come back, bottom back. Yeah, forwards. And back. So show me your palms still as you come back. That's it. Forwards. Hips forward. And back. Bottom back. Brilliant. Good. Shoulder rolls. Big circles. Perfect. Good. Change direction. Okay, so archer in camel. So we want to have feet together, knees together. Classic camel to start. So thumbs into the lower back, gently arch, but put pressure into the toes. And then neutral spine. Prayer position in front of the chest. Pull back on your archer's bow and look to the left. Okay, so it's the left arm back. That's it. Turn back into prayer. Stretch your right arm back. So if you're pulling on a bow, turn the chest. Keep pushing into the toes. Come back. Breath. Twist. Nice. Good. Come back. Twist. And come back. And then remember to turn the head. Excellent. To center. Bring the arms out and up. It's this position. And then sink down, pressure into the heels as you sink down. You can hover, don't worry. And then up. If it's too much on the toes or wherever it's too much, just wherever you can drop down, drop down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Through to a lovely cat-cow. Shake out the hips. Happy puppy. And then we just do moving cat. So you want to dip the spine towards, chest towards the thumbs, round the back. We want to travel all the way back into the heels. Elbows out to the side. Keep the spine dipping until the chest is in line with the thumbs. Then round the back, travel back. Dip through as you travel forwards, splay the fingers wide, travel forwards, elbows are off the floor. Lovely, Irene. Good. Round the back. Dip, dip, dip. Round, round, round. Good. And then hinging back and forwards. We did this with the legs in swan earlier. Now we want to do it with the legs in child pose. So that means just knees together, heels together. Lovely flow movement. Good. Okay, so cow face legs, which means one knee behind the other. And then you separate the feet. And all I want you to do, so one knee behind the other, and then separate the feet quite wide. And then I just want you to rock side to side, looking over each shoulder. Deep breaths as you turn. Keep going, I just want to check. Yeah, get those feet wide, everyone. Brilliant. To center. Make sure you're back into cat-cow so you're centered, and then you swap knees. Swap which knee went behind. Pretty sure it was the right that was behind first. This should be the left now. And look over each shoulder. Make sure you've really separated the feet wide. Heels are far from each other. Doing great. Let me see. Keep going. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Good. Okay. Uncross. Tuck your toes under. Hands by your knees. You want to gently come up into a forward bend. So come up safely. Hang over the legs. And breathe deeply. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. If you think the knees are happy, you can straighten them out completely. Otherwise, have a bend. Feet down. We're staying a bit longer. Good, bend those knees. Come back onto the toes and drop down to the floor. Okay, back into cat-cow position. Slide the left leg out. And the heel, or actually it'll be the toes in line with the knee from a distance. Keep the right toes tucked under and just travel in and out, heel down and back up. Not heel down, travel towards the heel, sorry, and back up. And travel towards the heel and back up. And then toes pointing back, travel towards the heel. It's slightly more tricky, don't go too far, but travel down and up. And then we change sides. First, the toes are tucked under in that left leg, and then you travel back towards the heel, lift up. So again, absolutely important you listen to how far back to drop. Good. Point the toes back, slightly stronger, so very carefully. Good. Okay, bring it in. We're going to try our lovely safe coming up and down from the floor. And the real secret, which was pointed out to me and I take for granted, is that you have your toes tucked under to do this. So when you bring your right foot forward, you push through the toes to come up and then step forwards. Okay, but just trying to make sure we have this skill to come up and down off the floor unaided. Okay, and down. Arms wherever you want. They can be moving if it helps. Bent, don't really mind. And then just down. So have control. You can go as fast or as slow as you like, just as long as you have control. And pull in your abs. You can do it in very slow stages, more quickly, but you just want to always keep up this skill. Good. Just one more. Brilliant. Okay, well done. Separate the feet, come to sort of slightly less than midway on your long length of your mat. Soft knees, so have your feet as wide as your mat. Soft knees, bring the hands to the floor, quite far forwards. If you need to, cup the fingers on the mat. You want to place the palms down, but check your toes are directly in front of the heel, so parallel feet. Good. Shift the weight into the wrists, step back into a classic downward dog. So feet come in slightly. We all know our downward dogs by now. So heel and toe. Come down onto the knees anytime. Good. Knees almost to the floor. And then push through the heels. Apparently this is called bear. I didn't know that. It's quite a nice name for a pose. Knees almost down. So you're kind of traveling into a cat-cow, but knees hovering is a bear. Okay. Last one. I won't make you do too much more. I know you want more chilled. So let's come down. Lift the feet. Rotate the ankles. One way, and then the other way, and then lovely classic thread the needle. We want to keep the bottom up high for this version, and the arm comes halfway through between the heel of the hand and the knee. Okay, so halfway and drop. And try and have as little weight on the head as possible. Use your left wrist to push in the floor so you just have a really slight pressure in the head, but practically nothing. Toes are pointing back. Good. Push into that left wrist, come back up, sway the hips side to side, and come down the other side. So remember, arm is equidistance between the front hand and the knee, and very, very little weight on the head as you twist. Thread the needle. Come out, elbows down, let the head hang. Bottom up high. Crown of head parallel to the floor. Rabbit pose. Just tuck the toes under. And drop heels, buttocks towards heels. And then body back up. So shoulders above wrists, walk the knees back. Drop the hips down. Keep the head down. So it's a very, very gentle Sphinx to start. Keeping the body quite low. I want you to decide what you do with your Sphinx. You might want to elevate it and stay up, or you might want to come up and down, or you might want to stay quite low to the floor. So it's your back bend. Do what you feel is comfortable. And then we relax. Make a pillow with the hands. Soften the head down. Either turn the head, cheek to one side, or forehead on the hands. But totally relax. Maybe wiggle out the hips. Soften the whole of your body. Focus on the lower back because that's where we've just put our attention. And stretch, so just release it and go soft in the pelvis to help the lower back soften. Good. Let's roll onto the right hand side. Place the hand under the head, the other hand in front, and you have bent knees. And you take the top knee and you stretch it towards the elbow, and then you bring it back and your chest can drop forwards. Okay, let's stay here and keep it slow. Just hold and breathe. And then you bring the knee forwards, place it against the elbow and just hold it here. Yes, very good. Good. And then back. Keep it back. Left hand is in front of the chest. Good. Forwards. Feel the way the chest is moving. Keep that knee forwards against the elbow or the upper arm. Good. And back. Chest turns down. Get that leg back as far as you can. Left leg. Keep the knee bent. Good. Knee in line with knee. Ankles touching. And simply, actually, no, that won't work. Just lift. And then tap together. So it's kind of in and out with the hips. Yes, lovely. Open. Close. Open. Close. Very nice, everyone. Open. close. So we're on our right side. We need to just turn over onto the left or change ends if you want to still see me. Okay, good. Find a distance so you can have a bit of a movement up towards the elbow, and then hold the knee against the elbow or the forearm, and then swing it back. Chest drops, keep it back behind you. See the gap between my knees. Good, bring it forwards. Chest drops back, turn slightly up. Good, bring it back. We're holding each side, so just now we're bringing it back and staying back. Keep that knee back, back, back. Draw the knee in, bring it towards your elbow. Keep it there. Good, bring it back, 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 back. Chest drops a little bit. Good, and forwards. Keep it there. Lovely, Liz. Good. Keep it there and breathe. Okay, knee in line with knee. And then open and close through the right hip. And up and down. Lovely. Up and down. And up and down. Marvelous. So do grab some water. It's very hot. And we're going to start with bolster under the knees to thighs. So it's going to be butterfly or cobbler. So no, butterfly is the moving one. Cobbler is the resting one. So it's cobbler pose just to start your Shavasana. Grab some water. Try not to gulp too loudly. Ooh, what is this tune? What I just listened to was it evening? Oh, deep forest. Yes, Anita. Okay, so we are in cobbler relaxation. It's lovely. Really do make sure you've got knees to all of the lower legs on your bolster though, so you're not straining whilst relaxing. You just want to soften and feel supported through both lower legs. And if it feels too much on the hips, do at any point move your legs so that it's the bolster under the knees. Let's all start in cobbler pose. Shuffle those elbows away. Palms are facing up and deep breath for 5 minutes of Shavasana. Let me see the navel rising and falling. Very deep breaths. 4 more minutes. Keep those breaths full and deep. And on the exhale, soften your body even more. Heaviness in the knees, through the lower legs into the heels, then the toes. Relaxing the spine. And for the last 2 minutes, just lengthen the legs away. Back of the bolster, touching the back of the knee. Perfect, good. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Rotate the wrists and ankles, taking a deep breath in, and then sigh. One way and then the other way. Marvellous, people. Roll the bolster away. And hug under the right knee. Keep the head down, just squeeze. Very nice. And release. Left knee in, hold under the knee and squeeze. Good, both knees in and squeeze. Good, gently roll to one side and come up to seated. We're going to do a few kneeling poses, but I promise we'll go very slow. So we start in cat-cow. And just be here for a moment. Knees together, ankles together, and a very gentle dip of the spine, and then stay in the dip. So breathe, look forwards. Now round the back and stay in the round. Good. Then come up into a neutral camel. So you're just on the knees, hands on the hips, and right foot forward. Good. Tuck left toes under. Arms out at 45 degrees. Stick the hips forward. Feel the thigh stretch. Gently gaze up. Good. Neutral. Up with the hands in prayer. This is your right knee. So you put your right knee forwards. Swing open to the left. So you're in a warrior two from kneeling. Yeah. You're turning away from the knee. Good. Turn it back. Turn towards the knee. Reverse twist. Come back. Prayer into the chest. Back onto both knees. Then point the toes back. Gently lean back just slightly. Pressure will be in the front of the feet, top of the feet, sorry, and then come back. Shake out. So left knee forwards, left foot forward, sorry, into a warrior one to start. So toes tucked under in the right foot, shoulders down, hips forward, warrior one. Good. Neutral spine. Bring the hands up and open. Good. Check that left knee, Anita. Just push into the little toe. Yes, brilliant. Good. Swing it back in. Change sides. Swing open. You're turning towards the front leg. Reverse twist. Swing it back onto both knees. Point the toes back. Just slightly lean back and you'll feel it in the top of the toes. Good. And to neutral and then into child pose. Might need the block under head or the bolster under head. See how you feel. Good. Gently lift the body up. Seated fish or camel. So if you're doing a seated fish, knees wide, and then lift the hips. We'll come up onto the knees and then gently arch. Deep breath. Good. Drop down into the heels. Bring the knees together again. If you need some more water, then do grab. Don't stand on ceremony, as they say. Okay, so we're going into the right foot again. So right foot forward, back toes tucked under. And this time straight into a warrior two. Okay, which means you're turning away from that. That's it. Francine, brilliantly corrected. Good. Back toes are tucked under still. Weight in the little toe as well as the big toe. And then you place the hand on the side of the hip and travel down the left leg. Dancing warrior. Good. You're twisting to the place where your navel is twisting towards. Just twist the head. Good. So that's dancing warrior. You want to do wide angle triangle now. Forearm on the knee. Still place weight in that big toe. Left arm up and over. Again, you're still twisting to the left. Twist away from the thigh. Got some beautiful work. Well done, everyone. And then back. Left knee onto the knees. Now left foot forward. Right toes are tucked under. Swing immediately open into a warrior two. Doing so well, everyone. Breathe. Lie down the back leg. into a dancing warrior. Move so that you've got the forearm on the thigh, front thigh, other arm up and over. Beautifully done. Okay, back onto the knees, hands to the floor. Separate the knees, come back into swan, toes pointing back, elbows down. We're staying longer, so be aware of how your shoulders are feeling, the collarbone, shoulder blades. Are you softening them? Is there heaviness in the elbows? And are you relaxing your thighs? Soften the chest, soften the belly. Oh, lovely. Because we haven't done raspberries, and we really have to do raspberries always. We'll just be on all fours and do some raspberry blowing. Let the head hang. Oh, lovely. Wiggle the jaw. Oh, yawn. So we're going to do our lovely inversion now. You can do a shoulder stand if you wish and then come onto the bolster. My bolster is ridiculously flat at the moment. So before I come onto the bolster, I am just going to stand on it a bit to make it round. So yeah, grab some water or do exactly the same as I am if you want a more rounded bolster. It's much better. Oh, look at that, round again. Very happy. Okay, legs in the air when you're ready. So feel that lovely pull of gravity of the legs just stretching towards you. Back of the legs stretching. Shimmy out those shoulders, lengthen the arms away. And then let's gently, with soft knees, and turn the knees out, start to bring the legs wide. They're not so bent that you look like you're in baby Krishna, slightly away. So the knees aren't traveling towards the shoulders. They're kind of in the air. You're not quite sure what I mean. See, there's a distance between my knee and my shoulders, and the legs are wide. And then make that distance between the knees and shoulders even more with bent knees until the knees are directly above the floor or the hips from a distance. You see where I am? If you're not sure, the knees are almost above the hips, but with the legs really wide. Okay, and then you reverse that. So you bring the knees down towards the shoulders. We're going to move in and out of that. So keep the knees still, the movements in the hips. So you draw the hips away from you, gets the knees up to ceiling. And then you draw the hips towards you. Okay, keep moving in and out of this. Wide knees. When the knees are up to ceiling, you'll feel pressure in the bolster. And when the knees are towards you, you'll release that pressure in the lower back. So keep going. And then knees together. Knees towards chest, and relax the heels, relax completely the lower legs. Chin is tucked in. Lovely, Irene. That looks perfect. Good. Deep breath. Keep the left knee completely bent and relaxed. Reach for your right foot and straighten the right leg. Okay, you might still have a bend in the knee. You might want to hold the toes. Try and really pull the back of the knee straight. Good. I'll just move my leg for you so you can see what my right leg's doing. And the left leg is totally relaxed. Good. Release that right leg. Reach for the left toes or back of the foot. Straighten the leg up as much as you can. And that right knee is flopping towards your chest. It's not involved at all. All the stretches through the left leg. I'm a bit stiffer in this left side, so I'm going to hold behind or hold the shin calf area. Good. Bring it in and then just let the legs flop and relax. Do both now, so straighten. I'm definitely going to just hold behind the knees now. It's quite strong. So just pull, get the flexibility. Yep, you can hold the toes, but other than those very flexible people, do hold somewhere safe, either shin calves or ankles. Be careful. Try and keep the lower back on your bolster. Good. Release the back of the legs. Bring the heels above hips in a straight line. Now bend the knees. Bring your right knee into the chest and the left foot to the floor. Straighten that right leg up and then hold. I'm going to hold behind the knee. You can go higher up if you wish. Good. Bend both knees into the chest. Bring the right foot flat on the floor and straighten up the left leg again. Hold wherever feels comfortable and pull towards you. bring it in. Knees into chest. We then want to roll the bolster away, and we won't use the bolster for final relaxation if possible. And we're starting to stretch out. Get that body lovely and flat, and lovely arm and legs in Shavasana. Relax. 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 Yeah, we're running over a little bit. I do apologise. Lost track of time. Slightly shorter Shavasana of 3 minutes. Soft breath, soft body. Lovely. Okay, so gently wiggle the fingers and toes. Ooh. Ooh. Big stretch out along the floor. Big stretch. So namaste those on catch up. Thank you for joining.